Miss Teresa, and welcome back to our Foodie Friday. It's Christmas Eve, so today we're going to show you how to make this delicious monkey bread, one of my family's Christmas traditions. So if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so let's go over the ingredients you're going to need to make my Christmas monkey bread. You're going to need 2 cans of biscuits. I do have 16-ounce biscuits. If you only have the 8-ounce biscuits, you can use 3 of those, which would be 24 ounces. These are the jumbo flavored. I did get the butter ones just because that's what I like, but you can get any kind that you want. I've also done this in the past with cinnamon rolls, so you can do that, and that would skip the cinnamon sugar process, so just keep that in mind. You are going to need some white sugar and then some ground cinnamon to make your cinnamon sugar. Let me move that out of the way. You're going to need some light brown sugar, and this is going to need to be packed. And then you're going to need some butter, and you're going to need some spray for your bundt pan, and of course you're going to need your bundt pan. Okay? So we'll go over everything step by step. Oh, this won't work for me today. Okay, stay. Making sure something's not going to fall off my table. Okay, so you're going to need a Ziploc bag, and we're going to put 1 cup of sugar in there. Save that for another recipe I do. And then it's going to need 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I just kind of eyeball it. Put it as much or as little cinnamon as you want. It depends on if you really like the taste of cinnamon, which my family does. I put a lot of cinnamon in here. You can also use pumpkin pie spice if you have that left over from Thanksgiving. And I know during the holiday season a lot of people have those. So I'm just going to kind of, let me feel this. You're going to kind of mix it all together till you have that good cinnamon sugar consistency. Your sugar should be lightly browned. You don't want any white spots in it. And if you feel it needs a little bit more cinnamon, you can always add that to it, okay? In fact, I think I will add just a little bit more cinnamon. Because like I said, I like mine super cinnamony. Okay. Okay. That is perfect. So then you're going to take your spray. You're going to take your spray, and we're going to spray the bundt pan. I'm going to do that off camera so I don't make a mess. Now you will need your bundt pan very greased, because you definitely want this to slide out and not be stuck. Okay? Like that. Let's move that on out of the way. So we're going to take our biscuits, we're going to open them up, and we're going to cut them into quarters, okay? And this has been a tradition in my family for years. And whenever I say years, I do mean years. My oldest son is 20, and we've been doing this for as long as I can remember. Whenever I started doing this, started making monkey bread, I actually bought the frozen one out of the freezer, and there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's perfectly fine. But I've learned to make this recipe on my own, and so in my house, every Christmas morning we get up and we would go into the living room, and the boys would get their stockings, and I would put the monkey bread in the oven to bake, and they would open up their stockings, and by the time they got that done, the monkey bread would be completely cooked, and you definitely want to eat this hot and fresh and warm. And we would have the monkey bread and the hot chocolate every Christmas morning. So that's just a little tradition my family does. You're just going to cut these in quarters, like I said. And you can use a knife, you can use scissors, you can use whatever you want. Now, if you do the smaller biscuit, the pieces will be smaller. They're not going to be as thick as these are. These are jumbo. And you're going to repeat the same process with this next can as well. So we're just going to fast forward this. What we're going to do is we're going to finish cutting all of the biscuits, and we're going to throw them into the bag of brown sugar, toss them around, and then put them in our bundt pan, okay? Now, whenever you're throwing the biscuits into your brown sugar, I would not do more than 4 at a time, just because you don't want them to get stuck to each other. And if you run low on powdered sugar, cinnamon sugar, you can make some more, because we are using the jumbo biscuits. We actually may have to make some more. So if you have any extra cinnamon sugar, you could just sprinkle it on top. I'm actually going to save mine because I need it for another recipe I'm going to do here in a minute. So we are going to put that to the side. So this is what it looks like right now. And so we're going to do the drizzle, the ooey gooey drizzle. We're going to do that. So give me one moment. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. You can see my pan is still there. I took 3/4 of a cup of butter, and I melted it in the microwave. And then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of packed light brown sugar. You can use the dark if you want. The difference between two, I think the dark has more molasses in it, but it's up to you. Just dump that in there. And then we're just going to whisk this together. And the only thing you're looking for with this is to make sure your clumps are all gone, because this is our ooey gooey drizzle that we're going to pour on this, so whenever it bakes and you flip it, it will have that good caramelization and that drizzly caramel effect. Take this and we're going to pour right over the top. Okay. So as this bakes, that will work itself down into your rolls, so you don't really have to worry too much about it. And I know you're like, that's a lot of drizzle, but it makes for the best monkey bread. So we're going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes, okay? So you give us time, we'll be back. We're back. Our monkey bread is freshly out of the oven. Give it about 5 minutes to set, and then place a big plate over it, and you're going to dump it, so that way all that caramel we made will come out, okay? I always like to keep a towel underneath just in case, because sometimes I'm not that fast on the flip. So here we go, fingers crossed. Okay, just did the flip. Hopefully it'll come out. And voila. Perfect monkey bread, perfect addition to your family for the holiday season. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Foodie Friday, our Christmas Eve edition. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make my family's traditional monkey bread. Please make sure you share your posts. We love seeing your creations, and like and comment. Um, so until next time, bon appetit, Feliz Navidad, and happy holidays from the Box Springs Library.